This video will focus on the general structure of an essay in terms of what you might be asked to write in one of your English classes. We'll start off by looking at the big picture, an overall structure of the essay, before zooming in and looking at how each of the key sections of your essay needs to be structured in order to achieve your purposes and goals for writing it. The first component that you need to have in your essay is your introduction. The next key element is your main body paragraphs, starting with main body paragraph 1, main body paragraph 2, and main body paragraph 3. The third and final component of your essay will be your conclusion. We'll now explore each of these key elements or components and what needs to go into each of them. So you'll start your essay off with your introduction. The first things you need to state in your introduction are the name of the text or text you're discussing and the author's full name. Now, the first time you use the author's name, you have to use their full name. For the remainder of the essay, until you get to the conclusion, you can just use their last name. Your next step in the introduction will be to address the essay question or the topic that you've been asked to discuss in a general way before foreshadowing the main points to be covered, or basically telling the reader what you're going to be talking about for the remainder of your essay. Once you've completed your introduction, you'll move into your main body paragraphs. Now, we say as a minimum you should have about 3 main body paragraphs, depending on the length of your essay. Each paragraph needs to focus on one particular aspect of the essay or essay question. So in your main body paragraphs, you'll need to ensure that you follow the TEAL structure of topic sentence, explanation or expansion, evidence or examples, or your linking sentence. If you're unsure about these, have a look at the other video that we've looked at about the TEAL structure and just review what needs to go into each section of the paragraph. You also need to make sure that you only discuss one main point per paragraph. Don't start discussing things that are irrelevant to that particular point or argument that you are trying to make. And finally, just a reminder, through the main body, only use the author's last name, not their full name. And then finally, after going through our introduction and making sure that our main body paragraphs are structured appropriately according to TEAL, and that they only focus on one main point per paragraph, we then move into our conclusion. Now, there are particular requirements for the conclusion as well. You need to make sure that you restate the name of the text and that you again use the author's full name. You then need to briefly summarise the main points or arguments that you've covered without stating anything new. A conclusion is simply that. You're wrapping up everything that you've said. You shouldn't be bringing in any new arguments. And then finally, you need to link everything back to that initial essay question or topic by readdressing it and making sure that your stance on the issue or on the text or your interpretation is clear to your reader. And that overall is the structure of an essay. So if you follow these particular steps, you should find that your essays are clearly written and that you get your message across to your reader. And the clearer the message is to the reader, the more successful your essay is in addressing your purpose for writing. Good luck.